stream, right? Yeah. Okay. View shadow. There I am. There I am. Share. Post. Okay. Can you hear what I hear? Can you hear what I hear? Yep. Check the server. Yep. There we go. Yeah, I experienced there. Alright. Back to my stream here. Alright. 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 Here, guys. Took a nap. It's nice and fresh for my race. Get the mic set up. Yeah. Alright. Okay. Move up. Okay. Time is it? Oh, excuse me. Oh boy, let me put on my glasses. Yeah, we'll get this party started. All right. Welcome everyone to A. Forgot the name of it. A18. I mean A1881. Welcome to A1881 Sunday night racing. We are in Brazil tonight. I'm your host, the Ghost. Yeah. Now, yeah, this is the. Sorry, guys, I had my little bit of brain thinking there. Right. So, yeah, we're in Brazil. This is race 8 of 10. I've been watching. I'm going to do a little plug here. A1881 is a league, a realistic league. Looking for leagues, just get a hold of me. I'll get a hold of you and the ghost. But A1881 is a realistic league. It's yeah, it's slow drivers in faster cars and fast drivers in slow cars. Sorry, guys. Which makes the competition close and gives everybody a chance to win. So, yeah, not a lot of leagues do realistic performance. That's why it's nice to find ones that do. I think it's a good idea. It keeps the playing field a little more level. Gives some of the guys that might not have a chance to win a chance to win. So, anyways, yeah, that's my plug. So get a hold of me if you're looking for a league and stuff like that. And yeah, I'll get a hold of you. I'll get you in touch with the league owners and get you into a league. Anyway, so who do we got showing up? We've got Rolly Sir Ibo Crunchy Pancake. Wonder if he's put that Canadian maple syrup on his pancake today. Get some on those tires, make them good and sticky. And we've got Babish and Dan, Rionk, Tarzan, Mamcock, Mama's Cox here. And then we've got Justin, the Flying Dutchman, or shall we call him the Flying into the Wall Dutchman, as he, I think he mentioned in his, one of the group chats. Then we got Gordini, Haggis, Dunce, Slow 5-0, Slow 5-0. I like it. I like that. Slow 5-0. He's got the 5-0. Sorry, I'm getting stuck on this guy's name. Whiskey Runner from the United States. He's got the 5-0 on his tail. Oh, what's happened? Selecto left and came back. He didn't like my comment. Also, I have to make an announcement. We did a practice this morning, and I just have to announce that I beat Babish and Enduro in a 50% race. That's correct. That's right, you heard that right. Iron Ghost beat Enduro. I just wanted to throw that out there. And now we've got CPI Jordan showing up. Very fast individual. Sure, we're gonna have Enduro Lavish. Oh, he heard me. Sorry, man, I had to. I don't get too many chances to brag anymore. So when I finally do, I think that's like the second race I've won on this game since it started. And we got AA. Mr. AA Mega. Ear. Oh boy. Man, perfect. Oh, jeez. At least they're not like fire. All right, where's Enduro? Wait, I see Enduro show up. Babish. The Ghost did it in Austin. Yeah, boy. Doing it in an Austin. Yes, I took an Austin so I could give Babish a good go. It was my evil little plan. But yeah, I was surprised that Andrew didn't. I think he had some bad luck or something. I think I ended up getting lucky, but still, doesn't hurt to brag. Hey, where is Andrew? Andrew, where are you? Where are you? We're looking for, here you are. Andrew is here, and Baria, Gonorrhea Baria is here. Andrew Rye. Yeah, Ghost is not, he's feeling weird tonight. Yeah, we're going to have ourselves a thing. I got to sit around for this whole thing. Maybe I should do jokes. Come up with some jokes and stuff like that. Right? Yeah. So anyways, I walk into a bar. Here we go. You know, the other day after the race, right? The last race there. Where was the last race? I forget where it was. Anyways, I walk into a bar after that last race there, right? And sure enough, I see Lewis Hamilton. He's sitting at the chair there, right? And he's sitting at the bar there, and I'm sort of, wow, that's Lewis Hamilton, right? So I go walk over, and I notice he's got 12 drinks sitting next to him, right? 12 martinis. And I look over at Lewis. I say, hey, you must be celebrating something, right? He says, yeah. He says, I'm celebrating my first blowjob. I said, oh, wow. Well, that's great. So I call over the bartender. I say, hey, listen, bartender, why don't you get another one, another martini for Mr. Hamilton here? He's celebrating his first blowjob. And Hamilton, he turns around. He said, no, 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 no. If 12 doesn't wash down the taste, then I don't know what the fuck will. Okay, I'm going to have Hamilton fans all over me now. I'm just wondering if everybody caught that joke. Anyways, it looks like everybody's checking up, and we're getting ready to go. Oh, shit. Excuse me, guys. Yeah, anyways, here we go. Qualifying in Brazil. From what I am told, we've got a full quali session today because it's yeah, because we got more than 15 guys, right? I think over 16 we do full quali in the league because yeah, we can't really do a full quali with 15, right? Because 15. I'm just trying to. The ghost is feeling hot. Hot. I'm feeling hot. So I'm turning the air conditioning on here to cool down the ghost. Oh boy! Put on your rain jackets, boys! We're going swimming! Wet Brazil! Now, this might only be for the thing. I'm sure there's a way I could check, but why check, right? Let's just wait till the actual race starts and see what happens. Maybe by quali 3, we get a dry session. Remember, so we got what, 18 guys here. So 3 guys are gonna get knocked out. Who's it gonna be? Who do we got here? Is that a crunchy pancake pulling out? Or is that a slow 5-0? Okay, I gotta get my thing going here. I'm forgetting to do stuff. Yes, it's a crunchy pancake. Crunchy pancake, he likes to get out on the track first because he knows I'm gonna catch him. He wants to get that valuable airtime so that everybody knows who he is. And I think Crunchy Pancake, I know I sent him some Canadian maple syrup for them tires today. And I think that maple syrup is really going to help him out in the wet. Right. Let's put that away. So we got Crunchy Pancake out here. Getting them tires warmed up. Yeah, might as well be the first one to put a dry line on the track. I don't always like being the first guy out in the rain. Generally, the worst time to go. You get a clear track, but there has been no dry line or line that has started to work in yet. As you might find later on in the qualifying section after guys start running a few laps. More cars are on the track. So here we go with Crunchy Pancake into turn one. It looks like he took that pretty well. That's a tricky little part, you know, and he's looking pretty good, okay? I haven't seen him get loose or anything. He seems to be keeping it collected up pretty good. There's that tricky corner in the rain. Looks like he made it. It looks like he's being safe. Okay, right now, I think maybe Crunchy Pancake is on this first lap just being... we got a little slide there. Caught him off guard, I think. And this one here is a tricky corner. You got to play with the throttle a bit around that corner before getting into it full. It's a little loose there just before the braking point. Seemed to take that pretty decent. In the rain, what are we talking here? For lap times, you know, that's going to be hard to think. You probably, I don't know, yeah, I want to say, but I have no idea. What is it, 108? So you're looking around 115s maybe. 119.3 for the first guy out. Let me see. Oh, look at this. Oh, it's Babish. That's right. I beat this guy also. And hang on. I beat him too. Here goes Andrew across the line with a one. Did I say 115? 115.8. One of the fastest guys in the league. So I'm thinking my estimate is pretty close. At least right now, okay, the track is going to probably get faster as it goes along. Let's go back to Babish. Because he's 100%. He held 100% pretty good there for... And let's see where Babish comes out in his Aston Martin. Only got two guys. There we go. Barria, Gonorrhea, Barria. 139.5. I think probably a banded lap that is. He's running none. Okay, but he's probably doing that probably because it's the rain and it might be, sometimes it's not a bad idea. I'm not sure. But, oh no, he's letting somebody by. So he's done something and decided to abort the lap. So I'm not going to follow you anymore. We give him all that. Look at that. Slow 5-0. Crunchy Pancake and Slow 5-0 both won 5th and 6th. We got AA Meg now 115.9 on the board. CPI Jordan 116.3. Rolia 117.7. These times are going to get better as the track goes on. Here goes Dunce out on his hot lap. I find out that he's from the States, so it isn't Dunk. Dunk Javel, like I thought. It's actually Dunk. Or Dunce. Dunce. I dunce. So maybe he's trying to say he's not too bright. Maybe that's what that name means. Who knows? Anyways, looks like Dunce used quite a bit of his stuff up there, but you know, I see these guys running a hot lap through the through this middle sector here, okay? And it's raining. I'm thinking, put it in the medium. Wouldn't you rather put it in the medium? You're going to save some energy because you're playing with the throttle so much that medium would probably be the better bet to go, I would think. Anyways, this is my thoughts. All right, but everybody does it differently. Here comes Dunce down the start. Finish straight. Andrew with a 1:15.4, even faster now. Dunce with a 1:16.3, third place. Second row, good job, Dunce. Okay, let me go through my CPI Jordan. He's up on his time. Sit in with the CPI. That's a tricky corner. I think he missed it a little bit there, it looked like. I'm not sure. But that last corner before you come onto the straight is a tricky corner sometimes, right? You gotta hit it right because you want to get that good run because it's such a long straight that coming out of that corner is so important. You know? And you got CPI Jordan now competing with Andrew with the 1:15.7. A Meg now with a 1:15.9. So I think by I don't know if too many of these guys will be running a whole bunch of laps. Look at this, here we go. Rolly into sector 1. And it looks like he's on a hot lap. And he won, Rolly's 1:16.5 for his first time round. We gotta give Rolly some thing. He didn't sling it out very wide into there. He's probably pretty comfortable with his time. I would be comfortable, right? He's up on his time, so I doubt he's going to improve on his time on this straightaway here. I don't see him gaining 2/10 on a straightaway, so you'll find a lot of people stay out and they do a bunch of runs when they're on the mediums, right? I do. I put a little more fuel in and do about 3 out laps and 3 hot laps in the rain. Right. Oh, look at this. We've got Sir Ibbo on a set of yellows, and we got cock, Mama's cock on a set of reds. So is the weather changing? Is it getting to that point where maybe, it almost looks like it is. Like I'm not seeing the raindrops from the T-cam here of Rolly. Here's Gordini. And I think we're going to sit in with Gordini. No, we're not. Because he's going in. Is this Babish? I don't want to sit in with Babish. Screwed me the last time I sat in with him. I'm not sure I want to take a chance. I'm not sure. I don't think he's on a hot lap or anything. I'm not sure. I don't see him changing into a thing because he would probably change in the thing. So I think this is an out lap for him. I'm going to take a chance again, okay, Babish, and stick with you. Oh, and the reds are starting to go on. You know what, Babish? I say abort. Go into the pit. Don't even bother setting a time right now because everybody's going to be putting on reds. Go into the pits. Good boy. You see that? They're listening to the ghost. Yeah, get those reds on because everybody's putting on reds. Those times are about to come down dramatically. Right? This actually makes it exciting because some people just might get knocked out now because they don't play the proper strat. They don't realize that in the last few minutes we're going to dry. Look at that. We're already at 1:14.6. So you can see the track is drying up just by that time on the intermediates. Let's go around here. Whoa! What was that I was... Sir Ibbo! Sir Ibbo's not ready for the yellows. Get it together, boy. Get a new wing on that car because it looks like you need to pit. But you know what? I think you got time, Mr. Ibbo. I think you got time. Let's go back. I thought I saw Andrew in the garage. No, Justin. CPI Jordan in the garage. Okay, Rolly. Gardini. Slow 5-0. Slow 5-0. Where is the slow 5-0? Oh, both him and A Crunchy Pancake back in 11 and 12. Oh my God. I'm burping. I'm getting a little bit of heat. A little bit of heartburn here. Sir Ibbo hobbling on back to the pit to get that wing fixed. Maybe put on a set of reds. Okay, everybody's in the pit. It looks like everybody's just gonna maybe sit there. Somebody just went out. Somebody went out on an out lap. A couple of guys going out on out laps. It's not showing up on my thingy here. There they are. Dan and Monica. Dan looking to get rid of an eggplant today. I think he's got a few, so he would like to get rid of a couple. He doesn't want to see any new ones sprouting up. Them eggplants could be nasty playing, I tell you. Anyways, let's sit in with Dan. Let's give Dan some some airtime. Dan's getting warmed up for his hot lap. There he goes onto the DRS. He's leaving it in medium. Now he goes to hot lap. Now you'll find some people will drop it into medium through this windy sector. Okay, I know I do. Okay, I find it's better because it saves me a little more juice, and I'm not using unnecessary power through the windy section. But everybody does it different, right? So now Dan hasn't set a time yet, so he's got nothing to compare to. That's a tricky corner too. It can get you can lose the rear end with no warning at all on that one, and it's a tricky corner because you come in and you just lift a little bit and then gear down into the corner. Okay, so it's a it's a high load corner. Right, so tires can heat up and lose grip on you by surprise. Into the last corner, you're a little slide there. Probably still a few raindrops on the track. Where is Dan going to come out? Dan comes across the line. Is he going to take pole? No, not yet. But 1:16.8 on a set of reds. Okay. Recharge and see if maybe he can do that again. I think maybe he's going for another try anyways. He had pretty high energy. I think maybe he bailed the first one, and he's up 5/10. Right. 16. I want to start moving around to like one of these top guys here. Because I'm thinking you better get out on the reds because you might get shocked if you don't get a nice run in on the Rionk is on an out lap too. There's Rolly with using them things. Here comes Babish. After listening to me and putting on a set of reds, I think this is his only chance to do it, okay? Because he'll use up all his jets. He won't have time to do another outlap. Let's see how much his time is up after the first sector. Selecta was a 113.9. You can tell that there's still a little bit of water on the track, I think. Here comes Babish. Williams quite nicely gets out of the way. I'm not sure if that was Andrew or Rionk. Oh no! Oh no! What happened? There you go. There goes his run. Hopefully his time is going to stick. And he doesn't get eliminated, right? Because this can happen. Slow 5-0. Let's say it was slow 5-0. He's on a hot lap, it looks like. We haven't, he's new to the league, I think, slow 5-0, so let's give him some airtime here. Just wondering if I'm getting some messages. Doesn't look like it. Only see 2 messages. All right. Anyway, sorry guys. Here's 5-0. We haven't given him some airtime. I think he deserves some. There we go. That was probably Sir Ibbo or CPI Jordan getting out of the way. I think that was Sir Ibbo. Oh, time has run out. And he's up on his time to slow 5-0. So, and he needs to be. I'll tell you right now, he needs to beat him. He needs to get in that top 15. Is he going to do it? 112.4 for A Meg. Slow 5-0 goes up into 14th. He gets himself in. Well, for now he gets himself in. Babish is on the bubble. I got to go to this because Babish is on the bubble. And I don't think he had time. Babish was able to get 117.0 in. But... oh, Babish. He squeaks through into quality 2. I bet he had himself a little scare there. So, into quality 2, we've got A. Meg, Justin, the Flying Dutchman, Haggis, Dunce, Rolly, Rionk, Gordon, Mama, Cog, Varia, Dan, Andrew, Jordan, Slow 5-0, and Babish. Sir Ibbo, Crunchy Pancake, and Tarzan all did not make it through. Ooh, Crunchy Pancake, did you forget to put the syrup on? That's too bad, that's too bad. Oh well, make it up in the race, boys. All is not lost. You know, I'm noticing I got this in the background. Are you hearing like fucking Star Trek in the background? There we go. Justin, I think that I can pass to... I think you can too. Yeah, Justin got in. Justin just got in. Yeah, way to go, boy. You're in, boy. Good job. Oh, hang on. Hang on. What am I seeing here? I thought Babish got in. Babish has been knocked. No, he didn't. He's in second. What am I talking about? Yeah, there. Okay, so Babish got in and Selecta made it in. The Flying Dutchman. The Flying into the Wall Dutchman now, we call him. He seems to, he likes these walls. Alright, guys. Oh, sorry, I gotta do my menu thing here again. Oh, yay! Yeet! Alright, yeah. Okay, let's close that. Okay, I know people are going out and everything, but let's see if I got any messages here. Justin can't. Yeah, Justin, you guys pretty good job, Justin. Sorry, guys, I'm just gonna go get myself a happy stick going here. Took a nap, so it was all nice and fresh for the race. My Sunday race. I didn't have to run in my normal Sunday league that I normally run in, so I was able to join right away. No rush, no double header. So that was a nice calm day. I know I'm sitting in the garage here right now, guys. Yeah, got my back turned to the TV. Estimated joint rolling time is about 1 minute. I'm putting it at about a 1 minute rolling time. I think that will get us the pole position for rolling of joints. We can do it under a minute. Uh-oh, we're cutting into our time here. Perfect, yeah. Perfect. Alright, let me take this. Let me put it into the little magic machine here. Okay, 1905. Now, we looks like we've got that dry track. I'm just seeing here. I just looked behind me. Okay. Awesome. Hey. All right. Spoonful of sugar makes some medicine go down. All right, I'm coming. Coming. Yo, man. How did that song get brought up in my head? Like that's like Boy George or something. Is that his name? Boy George? Back in the 80s or something. Okay, well there you go. At least you got Rihanna to watch. And this is about finished here. Oh boy. Sorry about the burps, guys. Got some heartburn going on here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. saved it. I saved my joint. Ah, there we go. Okay, I'm back. So we're into the 108. It's looking like 108.9 by AA Gordini, 109.5 CPI Jordan, 109.5 as well. A lot of 109s. Dan has decided that's good enough. 109. It looks like he's retired. Feels that's going to get him through to the next round. So he's decided to retire and say something. Here comes Rionk. Nice fastest lap for Rionk. He knew he had the cameras on him. And he pulls off the pole for now. So Rionk with a 108.6. That's a good enough time to get him through to the next round, that's for sure. So it's looking like we got this track drying up now. Be curious to see what the race turns out. What kind of weather we're gonna have for the thing. Oh, I'm just noticing here. I like to watch Andrew on his laps. He's right behind the Haas. The Haas of Haggis. That's got to be a Scotsman. And here we go. Here goes Andrew out on his hot lap. Coming down the final stretch, and he's going to start on his out lap. I mean on his hot lap, sorry. I like to watch Andrew. I like to see what he does with his hers and stuff. Look at that, he's on that juice already. I like to do that too on the corner there. Maybe here. I wouldn't be surprised if he drops it in the medium, maybe. He's leaving it in hot, though. He's right up behind this Haas. I wonder if the Haas is going to get out of his way. Because I'm in the Haas does. The Haas does get out of his way. Because I was wondering if the Haas was on a hot lap himself and just... There we go, Andrew into the final sector here. Now down the stretch. Where is he going to come out? Spin the dial. Let's see. Hey, looks like 105, 107, 108.3. Fastest lap teammates on the front row. Andrew and Rionk. This is only Q2, so it's... just imperative. Dan, I hate to tell you, but I think you quit too early. Dan has been knocked out, and it looks like Soul 50 was retired too. So both Dan and Soul 50 won't be going through to the next round. Here, select the Flying Dutchman. He's on none. Where is he? Oh, look at that. I missed his lap time. Sorry for that, Mr. Dutchman. They're both pulling over, it looks like. I don't know what they're waiting for. I don't even see a car coming. Oh, there we go. That must be Babish or Justin coming in behind him. So, yeah, Flying Dutchman up in the second. I think that's good enough. We got CPI Jordan outlap here. I'm going to sit in with CPI because we haven't, I don't think we've given him any airtime yet. Let's give Mr. Jordan some airtime. He's going out on his hot lap now. I'm sure that he's going to be putting up a very competitive time. He is one of the fast five, let's call them. He's one of the fast five. Most of the time, okay, if you're seeing a slow car, meaning the people who make it, you can pretty much assure that there's a fast driver in it. In this league, okay, because of the realistic performance. So the faster driver are in these slower cars, as you can tell. With the two Williams, CPI and the green machine. You know, looks like he's abandoned his lap. He didn't like what was going on. What is it? Everybody abandons the lap when they get the ghost giving them some airtime. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Babish is up on his time. We'll sitting with Babish since he's already on his out lap. He's coming into the thing. Where is he? Where is his time going to be? He's up a full second. Okay, so it looks like he's putting in a decent time right now. Where's Babish going to come out? 107, 108, 108.9 to get him into 7th spot. Justin, his teammate, 108.7. Nice job. So we got both the Austin Martins up near the front. Looks like both might get through. Babish 108.9. Would I be worried? CPI, you still got Rolly. Might go out. But they might not be. They might have to hope. Keep a set of tires behind, maybe. There we go. Looks like I got a message, but I don't see it coming up on my thingy here. Delay a message. I got 6 messages, and I only see 4. Okay, well, it doesn't matter. Maybe it pops up later. I don't know. Yeah. Oh, so Rolly retired. So he feels like he's going to get through. Here's Haggis. He's up on his time. 0.4, and that will push Gordini out of Q3 if Haggis goes across the line. And Haggis has moved, and the thing puts Rolly on the bubble now. Here's Gordini. He's down on his time, so that's not good. He needs to pick up some time here to get into that next round. Gordini, Mamcock, Barria, all about to be eliminated. Dan and Slow 5-0 are both out. I missed it. Okay, here comes Gordini down the final stretch. Is he going to get himself into the top 10? He hugs it as close as he can. 108, 109, 109.1 is going to get him through. Rolly has been knocked out. It looks like Gordini And now Haggis on the bubble, but I think Haggis is fine. I think everybody has run their times. So it looks like Andrew, CPI, the Flying Dutchman, Rion, Justin, Dunce, A.A. Mag, Babish, Gordini, and Haggis have all made it through. Rolly, Mamcock, Varia, Dan, and Slow 5-0 all knocked out. And here we go into the final round of qualifying. Let's see who comes out on top. I think it's going to be an exciting race, though, today, okay? Let me first say that. I think it's going to be a regular shootout. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to... Oh, jeez. Press X. All right. So, anyway, so there you go. You got Andrew Jordan to select out, Rion, Justin, Dunce, A.A., Meg, Babish, Gordini, and Haggis all made it through. All right. Into the last round of qualifying. Who gets pole for the race? Definitely going to be a shootout here. You're going to have Beyond, probably, Andrew, A.A. Meg, CPI Jordan. I think are going to be your guys that are shooting out for that top spot. Maybe the Flying Dutchman can pull out something. Who knows? Maybe even Babish can find some extra speed. Maybe his teammate Dustin. We'll have to wait and find out. Let's go to here and adjust my views so that everything is good, so I don't forget. And there we go. Everybody's sitting in the garage, smoking their pipes, taking a little squig, getting ready to go out for their final qualifying runs. And there we go. We see him, Williams, pulling out. He's got a little trail of white on him. I don't know if people notice that. That trail of white, that's probably that cheat code that he's using for all that speed he gets. I'm just kidding. Whoa, that's a good way to warm up them tires. So it looks like Andrew is going to be the first to go out. He looks like he's got CPI Jordan behind him. And behind Jordan is probably, it looks like Meg, A.A. Meg, our alcoholic. He's been clean for at least one race now. We're going to give him his 1 week chip soon. I'm only kidding. I have no idea what the AA means. I'm just making shit up. Okay, let's go on board with Andrew. Let's see what this boy is doing. Get these lap times. Really try to get on it. You see how early he's on that thing there. Trying to get as much speed as you can. Man, so hard to that corner. Sometimes you just find yourself going thing. One drop of the gear, like there's no braking there. Okay. Nice. He hit the apex there. He huts the corner perfectly here. Yeah, nice job. It looks like he's doing what he wants to do. You want to hit the apex there too to get that nice exit out. And then the crucial corner here because you want to nail it just right. So you get a good run coming down that final stretch. And you can see he's holding it so tight. Every little tenth helps. A 108.3, a 108.4 by Jordan, who was right behind. And then we got Rionk. AA Meg now takes top spot. 108.2. I'm thinking 107s we're gonna see. We're gonna see some 107s before the end of the day. Here comes Rionk in the final sector. Everybody holding that tight low line. 107, 108.2. Rionk and his teammate 2 and 3, so good team showing anyway. They're definitely going to be a force in the race. Look at that Babish. At his time. Let's go to Haggis. Mr. Haggis. Looks like he's about to start his hot lap, so he doesn't get a lot of airtime, I don't think. Let's give the little Scotsman some airtime. Don't get nervous. You're on there. Oh, yeah. He caught that pretty good. Maybe a little too wide there. Probably lost some time. We probably would have liked to have taken that a little better. He hasn't set a time yet. Oh, look at this. Justin has retired. I wonder if he wiped out maybe and got a DNF or something, or got disqualified or whatever it is. Yeah, because I see one lap there, so I'm thinking that yeah, it's something. Down the stairs, you see, I like fourth. I like usually taking that fourth. We'll have to see where Haggis comes out. 104, 106, 107, 108, 109. Yeah, that's going to put him back in 8. We got Justin and Babish in last place right now. In 9th. Justin retired for some reason. I think probably crashed, maybe. Did something. But that's too bad because it was looking like Babish and Justin, two teammates, that were going to have a thing. Here we go. Let's hit him with AA Mag. Look at that. He must be a Max fan because he's got the Max Lion helmet on. I myself am a Max Verstappen fan. So let's, he is our pole leader. I don't think we've sat in with him yet. And it looks like he's about to start his hot lap. So let's sit in with AA Meg and see how this boy runs the track. Looks pretty good. Oh! Looks like he nailed it. I was wondering if he might have went over. He's not using any of the juice, so he's elected not to. And you see there, he dropped it in the medium for a second. Back in the hot. So he is playing around a little bit with his ERS. And you can see now, he's dropping in the medium, which is going to help him recharge a little bit for that last straight. Right? He's dropping it in the medium as he's going into the corners and then popping it back in the hot. CPI Jordan with a 108.0. AA Meg is up on his time. It's going to look it close. I'm thinking AA might get it into the 107s here. AA Meg coming across the line. 107, 107.9. He takes the pole for now. CPI Jordan Everybody's in the pit, so everybody, I think CPI Jordan might be going to go for a second run on the same set of tires, I think. Maybe. Because I don't think he's got time to pit and get back out there. So he has to, yeah, but he doesn't have enough juice. I don't think he can do it, honestly. I think he's going to have to settle for second. Yeah, he's coming into the pit. Here we go. Let's go sit in with Andrew. He's going to be the first one to challenge the 107.9. If anyone can do it, Andrew can. Very talented driver. Did I also mention that I beat him today? I had to get that one in there. Oh boy. Okay, here comes Andrew. He's starting his got himself set up for his hot lap. Let's see if he changes up how he uses his ERS this time around. Or if he still leaves it just in hot lap. Whoa, no! That's going to cost him. That's going to cost him. I think, yeah, go to none. He's still got time to go around one more time, okay? So he is going to be able to challenge here. Okay, but he messed up his lap. So I'm going to go to his teammate, Riank, I think. Because Riank, I think, is just about to start his hot lap. And he's definitely been in contender for the pole position. I'm just wondering if CPI was able to get out in time then. Here we go, Riank. 8.2. Let's see. He's up on his time into the first sector. A little bit. He needs to. Oh no, that's gonna hurt. I'm not sure that if that has been invalidated. You know, sometimes you can lift and get away with it, right? But I'm having a feeling he's invalidated, and probably just sticking with it to see what lap time he would have gotten. It looks like everybody's on their hot laps now. And you know what? He's down 35, so I don't think he was going to improve on his time that much. I have a feeling he'll go into the pit here. Yeah, I think he... so here we go. Andrew. He's on a hot lap. And he's up 1-10. He's gonna need to do a lot better than that. I don't think he's gonna get it. I think at most he's gonna improve his spot by 1. I don't think he's gonna get 107, 108. Yeah, he's improved it by 1 up into 3rd place. Well, that's just right. That's good. He'll be in a good spot to challenge later. Let's see who else. Flying Dutchman got himself up into Gordini Houdini. Are the teammates here playing draft with each other? Look at this. We've got Andrew and Riank together, and then we've got the Dutchman and Gordini Houdini together. So that's qualifying over. It looks like AA Megan, CPI Jordan, the two Swedes. I think they're Swede. That's Swedish, right? The two Swedes take the front row, and then we got the Williams on the second row with Andrew and Riank. Dunst and Selecta hold up the 3rd row, and then we got Gordini and Haggis on the 4th row, and Babish and Justin, two teammates, in the 5th row. So look at that. Get a nice little teammate pairings right there with Austin, Mercedes, and Williams. And then the Swedes on the front row. So exciting. Qualifying. And now we're going to go see. What does the race bring? Is it rain? Is it shine? It looks sunny from my end. So it looks nice and sunny in Brazil. We're just waiting for the thing to go, and I'll get my the formation lap. I'll get my HUD set up for you guys. So we got the all the info that you need. And we'll get this race on the way. I'm hoping for a nice, clean race because I would like to see. Cause I have a feeling that the top 5 at least are very close together, and I feel like they're gonna be duking it out. It might come down to what I've noticed on this track is time violations actually are something that seem to be happening quite frequently. If you're able to pull away without a time violation on this track, that's an accomplishment. Alright? And sometimes just racing clean and hoping for that late safety car can do wonders for you, okay? Especially when everybody else has got 2 or 3 track violation penalties in front of you, and then the safety car comes out, it just changes the whole race. So yeah, sometimes just taking a little bit of pace off, just not to get them penalties. Alright, because like I said, those track violation penalties, they hurt you a lot in the late safety car stages and stuff like that, because you can't even go into the pit to serve it, okay, and lose spots on track on the restart or something, which I'd rather do, okay? I'd rather serve it in the pit and then be fresh, equal with everybody else. But yeah, it's only the other penalties. Okay, so here we go, formation lap. Let's get my HUD set up. Interval position change. What do we want? Tire, yeah, we want tires. We want to see what everybody's starting on. We got a variety of choices. We got a few going with the reds. When I practiced with Andrew, he chose reds as well, so he looks like he's comfortable with that red strategy. We also got Slow 50 and Sir Ibo on the reds. I think that's all I need there. I can put that away. We've got AA, Rion Dunk, Selecta, Gordini, Haggis, Babish, Justin, Mamcock, Mamaka, Varia, Crunchy Pancake, and Tarzan, all on yellows. Okay? Then on whites, CPI, Jordan, Rolly, and Dan. That's a Rolly type thing. Rolly likes to go with those longhorns, and you might as well, because he's back near the middle of the pack. So that's a good strategy to have sometimes, right? The only thing I don't like about that strategy, though, sometimes is when you get that pit stop that comes, when you get that safety car that might come at right where if you pit onto a set of whites, it'll get you to the end of the race, and that's where it might hurt Rolly. Alright, but if the race goes longer and you don't get the safety cars, then yeah, it can work out to your advantage sometimes. But you do have the undercut. Okay, so we have all 18 cars pulling up to the line here. We're looking for that Alpine of the Tarzan, and here he comes swinging in last place. Get ready for the lights. And here we go. Buckle up, Buttercup. Let's go racing, boys. Oh, the Alpine in the back here. We're going into the front. Look, single file. As everybody holds. AA holds a spot. Andrew gets up into second spot, so he gains a spot. And he's on the move. It looks like he's all over the back of the RB. And wisely backs out. Not a good corner. It's still early. No point, right? But yeah, I know why Andrew wants to get to the front. He's on them reds. So he wants to use the full potential of those reds while he has the chance. But he is also going to get the benefit of the undercut if the no safety car comes out. So he will get a benefit of an undercut running the reds, right? Because he will pit earlier than everybody else. You get a caution and thing. And I tell you, Andrew is looking a little impatient in behind here. He's all over the back of AA Meg. CPI Jordan's hanging in there on those whites. So CPI's on a longer strategy here, going with the whites, but he's hanging in there. I found the whites handled relatively well. And he actually goes for a move there on Andrew. It looked like he was diving it in there on him, but I'm not sure if maybe he backed out. And the DRS is now enabled. I would imagine, unless AA Meg can do something here, I'm imagining that this will be the lap that you see Andrew make the pass on CPI. But it's, wow, look at this. I don't see a second separation all the way down to slow 5-0 is the first car out of that second thing, okay? So that's 13 cars all on DRS right now. So very tight. Who knows what's going to happen? All right, it looks like something crunchy pancake Tarzan and Cerebro had something happen there. Varia's all over the back of a thing. You know, Andrew with the fastest lap, and like I said, goes into first place. DRS, but don't get too excited. That might change soon enough, because yeah, that long straightaway, you're gonna find it's pointless trying to defend it. You know what I mean? You're just hoping that you get out of that last corner and maybe get a better getaway than the guy behind you. But the DRS is pretty powerful, I find, on this track, so it's hard to and Andrew looks like he had something problem. I was flicking around on my things there. Sorry, guys. It looks like he had a little mishap there because he got passed in a place that you normally wouldn't, and it's probably because the thing. So he's got to gather it up, and it looks like CPI Jordan might be taking advantage of it. No, he backs out. He's still running. Babish, yeah, still in there. Babish seems to be just losing that DRS of the top 7 right now. Look at that, the we've got the 2 Mercedes of the Flying Dutchman and Gordini running 6 and 7, so they're doing well. And then they've got the 2 teammates of Babish and Justin right behind them, swapping spot. Oh, look at that. Gotta be careful, boys. Looks like Riyonk. But I tell you, it's hard, okay? Because like, you want to be patient behind the guys here. But, you know what I mean? It's so hard to make the pass in the DRS zone when the guy in front of you has DRS. So it's, when you're farther back, you try to make the passes, I guess, in the windy section, the corners and whatnot. Everybody's doing quite well, you know. it looked like Babish is just struggling to try to get back into this DRS. I think if Babish and Justin can work together to get back into that DRS, they'll be able to compete with these the two Mercedes. Look at that haggis all over the back. All over. He's going inside. I think he might have it done. Nope. Yeah. And we got Dan and Rolly. Look at that. We got Dan and Rolly in the two Ferrari. Whoa! I just jinxed Dan, I think. Because Dan just went to the grass, and Wisely gives up the spot after that mistake. And he's not going to have that DRS, so he's probably going to lose 2 spots because of that mistake going into the grass. But he fights back. He fights back. He's not willing to give it up. Take it easy, Dan. We want to come across the finish line. We want to do those 36 laps. So who is that behind? That's Mamcock. Mamcock is right behind. Right behind, here's Justin. Look at that. The Hossa Hag is separating the 2 teammates. We got Dan. Dan has been able to hold off after coming out of that last corner there and getting himself, finding himself out in the grass, doing some mowing of the lawn. We got Mamcock. They're just hanging in there, but it's hard, you know, because, you know, and now Rolly, unfortunately, is going to have Dan in that DRS. I think Mamcock won't be able to get past Rolly on this one. It looks like Rolly was actually able to hold him off. So nice for him. Oh, what's this that I see? Slow 5-0 and Barria going at it there. These guys got a little race going on, I think. Wing open for that Red Bull of Slow 5-0, the whiskey runner. Yeah, it looks like he, oh, Barria goes way wide. Feeling the pressure of Slow 5-0 goes way, way wide. We got Tarzan here, and then we've got, look at this Crunchy Pancake just running his own race, taking it easy. Realizes that maybe a safety car is probably the best thing for him. You know, it looks like he's taking a time violation too, so he's struggling. And then we got Sir Livo, I think everybody's favorite driver, most likable driver, of Sir Ibo. Just cruising along in the back, getting some practice laps in. Right now, if they catch him, I'm sure Ibo's really good about getting out of the way and stuff like that. He's a very respectful driver. So we love having him. And back to the front, we've got CPI Jordan in the green machine. Has found himself up in the thing. Maybe them white tires are starting to outperform them yellow and reds. But definitely probably starting to outperform the reds. This is now where you're going to see Enduro maybe struggling for some grip until he gets into that pit window where he can pit either onto yellows or whites. I'm not sure what he's planning on doing. His teammate just passed him. But yeah, it is looking like maybe, whoa. And look at that, the Flying Dutchman getting the nose in there. He's feeling like he can maybe take this spot for Andrew, and he has. Nope. Yes, he has. He's done it. The Flying Dutchman is on the move. And he's got his teammate right in that DRS train too. So these guys are still in it. It looks like Haggis had something happen there because he's lost that DRS. No, Haggis was with. Unfortunately, Haggis is not in that thing. But you never know. You know, these guys might start fighting up in the front, and maybe Haggis gets lucky and thing. But Haggis has his own problems he's dealing with the two Austin Martins of thing. Well, actually, it looks like Babish has something happened because he's fallen off the pace there. And there goes Justin in the Austin to move himself up into 8th place. And I know he would like Gordini with a 3-second penalty. Gotta hate them. But as you can see, there's already 7 guys. I told you, this track is tough. It actually, you wouldn't think it, but it is, okay? There's a couple of spots where you're pushing the limit. And that ends up being one of the spots that you just saw there where a lot of people will go over. Rolly running, Rolly and Dan look like they're running a team race here. More thinking about just finishing this race, getting some decent points, and take what comes to them. And they're all over Babish. Babish is surprisingly struggling out there. He's not having a good day. I think Babish, maybe Babish has a little bit of wing damage, maybe. It looks fine from here, but yeah, he seems to be struggling. Haggis with a 3-second penalty. Nope. Yes. Yeah, he's finding himself now under pressure. It doesn't look like Rolly quite has the DRS, but I think he's going to have it maybe this time around. Babish. Dan has a penalty. Rolly generally runs clean, okay, I find. You're going to watch Rolly because he runs clean. So that makes up for maybe whatever he might be missing in the one-lap pace era. By running clean, it puts him in good positions, especially when those late safety cars come out. He is able to take advantage of that and get himself a really decent finish. So I'll be curious to see, but he's one of the guys that will run clean all race long. There's Mamcock all by himself. I'm going to go back to the front and see what's happening. Lap 11. Lap 11, I think Andrew is starting to, you can see Andrew is starting to really lose some pace. Whoa, 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 whoa. What did I see there? I see Gordini. I seen him out of the corner of my eye, went flying up and got a safety car. What happened to Gordini? I just saw him go flying right off. He was running such a good race up there with, the top 6. So look at that, Haggis now thing, but Haggis has the penalty on Justin thing. But now that this safety car, it's too early for Rolly though. You see, this is what I was telling you. Because he can go and put on a set of yellows, but I don't think he can go the distance on a set of yellows. But you never know. Because I guarantee you Andrew's going to put on a... Actually, Andrew has a load of options right here. He can put on a set of yellows, or he can go really safe and go with the whites. And I know the whites will make it. So Andrew's actually in a pretty good position there. Right? And, yeah, it looks like all of them are coming in the pit. Everybody's coming in the pit. I think everybody has to pit. Okay? Even Rolly, I don't think he can stay out. There's no point in staying out. You're going to have to try to go with yellows and see if you can make them last. CPI Jordan looks like he's coming out in the thing. Riant. Ooh. It looks like Andrew. No, sorry. Yeah, it looked like he lost a spot. but he lost quite a few. Surprisingly, Andrew is back in 6th. I think starting on the Reds, and it looks like everybody's trying to go safe, except for CPI Jordan, okay? And the only reason why CPI Jordan probably didn't go to the whites is because that's the tire he started on. So this safety car, in a way, I think, is going to hurt Jordan because, like, he'll be okay for the first, 15 laps maybe. But then them white tires are really going to, he's going to find himself struggling near the end there. But you never know, there might be a late safety car that comes that forces everybody to have to pit. One in the, around lap 28-ish, you get a safety car then, everybody's going to want to pit. Nobody is going to want to stay out. But right now, I think CPI Jordan might be at the disadvantage with everyone behind him on the whites. And I think Andrew is probably happy to see that safety car come out, because he was seeming to lose some spots there. But he might have made up a lot of time, though, because he might have been one of the early pitters, and that early pit would have given him a little bit of an undercut that he might have been able to, depending where he comes out in the field, though, right? Because sometimes you come out in the field and you get behind a bunch of guys, and they're on used tire, and they slow you up enough to take away that advantage of the undercut. It's just me rambling, trying to explain all the different situations or reasons why they do what they do, right? But I guarantee you CPI Jordan right now is like, oh no. If that safety car would have been a few laps later, say around lap 16, 17 that come out, then, he would have been in that yellow tires window. But I think right now, I think CPI, unless that late safety car comes out, he's going to find himself on lap 12. And so, noticing that those guys on those white tires are doing a little better. But you know what, yellow tires, if you can make them work, we're getting quite a few safety car laps, I'm noticing. So every safety car lap is putting CPI Jordan into a better tire window now with those yellows. So yeah, every safety car lap is definitely working into his advantage. Rolly nice and comfortably in 10th. No penalties. Babish. But hey, look at that. Babish has no penalties, okay? So that's going to work out for him, too. So he obviously learned from the race, the practice race this morning, where he took a few penalties. So he's definitely, he's definitely improved on that aspect. Now Babish is on yellows too, so he's probably looking for both Babish and Rolly, Dan, all those guys on the yellows. The more safety car laps, the better. Right? They're probably and it looks like the safety car is coming in, even though that the Sir Ibo there is trailing up that field. Now this guy will probably wait right to the end, close to the end to. No, what has happened? What AA been slipping on the bottle. You just wiped out under safety car. And I'm wondering, is there another safety car that has been deployed now? Or are we racing? No, we're racing. We're racing. Because it was flashing there. I was wondering what was going to happen there. Oh, warming up his tires. He's kicking himself right now, I guarantee you. He probably picked up damage. And this was one of the guys that definitely had a shot for the win. How fast things can change. Oh, dear Lord. Yeah, AA is, yeah, he must have been taking a sip from the bottle there, and, oh, you gotta hate that. You gotta hate that. Reminds me of when, Sean Leclerc wiped out on the, I think it was this, on the, formation lap. He said it was hydraulics or something in the steering gear. I don't know if anybody remembers that. But CPI Jordan has got himself, okay, the space he wants. And look at this. I'm surprised to see Andrew has... He might have got mixed up in that, mix up there. It looks like Dunce also, I think Dunce also got mixed up with the AA thing there. Yeah, I would have liked to get a better look of that. You know, that would have been nice to see that over again. Yeah, because it just looked like he did it all on his own. Just probably punched the gas right at the wrong time or something, and around he went. It looks like he didn't pick up damage because he's, this thing, he's all over the back of Babish. But, yeah, it looks like that little wipeout from AA there has created some gaps now in the front runners. So you're not looking at a DRS trade, which is going to work out better for CPI because maybe he can pull a bit of a gap. Enough of a gap that he can hold off long enough. He's got about, what, two racing laps now on those yellows? I think it was about 3 on the three safety car laps. But it looks like AA has been able to gather it up. So, I thought he hit the wall or something there, right? The picture went away. I couldn't see, so. But it definitely, I think that's what created all the spacing that you're seeing right now in the front runners. Right? Andrew is probably just giving it his all now, back and forth. Him and his teammate both looking. And Andrew is now into that thing, and it looks like Meg has made the pass on Babish. But I'm pretty sure Babish is going to go on the attack and try to give AA a hard time here. So it's worked out for Babish. Babish finds himself now back in a position to challenge, maybe. Right? He's got weird stuff coming up from behind his car. Right. Yeah, so anyways, yeah. But Babish has a penalty now. He just took a penalty. That's going to hurt him. All right. Rolly also has one. Dan has one. Yeah. I'm going to go to the spectator thing here. And no, that's not what I want. Penalties. Whoa, Rolly, 10-seconder. Runs clean and then takes a pit speeding penalty. And under safety car, too. He's going to be upset with himself on that one, I guarantee it. Yeah, it looks like everybody's 3 seconds except for Haggis with 6, Faria with 9, and then Justin with 6. Gordini is DNF for that weird, yeah, I don't know what happened to Gordini there. But they were running good, the two teammates of Selecta. And thing is, look at the Flying Dutchman. Like, I haven't said anything, but look at that. The Flying Dutchman here finds himself up in the second place. But look at CPI Jordan. CPI Jordan is pulling a gap, huge, but I'm thinking, oh, look at that. Look at that. The Dutchman tries. Oh, you got to be careful, you know what I mean? But, yeah. Now Andrew's got to try to find a way by him, right? But it's not going to be so easy, I think, because the Dutchman, it looks like he's going with the center, and he's got the wing open now. But it'll be curious to see if Rionk can start knocking time off of CPI Jordan now that he's gotten by the Dutchman. To see if maybe he's got more pace. But it's looking like I'm watching the time here. Dutchman, he's got some good pace here. And he's challenging. He wants that second spot back. But look at this. Andrew goes to the inside. Makes the double overtake. Nice pass. Clean. Good job. Andrew now up into second. Can Andrew, now that he's up into second place, run some good laps? I was just watching there, making sure, like they didn't dive it in. He backed out and gave him the line. Let's see if Andrew can drag these guys all the way up to the back of CPI Jordan. In a few laps, probably around lap 27, 28, I think those white tires you're gonna start to notice. So I think right now, the CPI it will probably be able to hold them. Right? He's doing a great job out there, CPI, I gotta say. The Swede here is, yeah, he's doing a great job. He's maintaining that 4.6. He's actually growing, actually. It looks like it's growing now. And look, AA Meg, after having that messed up restart, that actually helped out, I think, CPI. I think that helped out CPI. Get the gap that he needed to be able to start pulling. But yeah, it looks like he's got his running nice and good. But I think what's happening here is you've got the Flying Dutchman here, Andrew and Rionk, and now AA all kind of fighting it out, which is all helping CPI Jordan pull away. So, as far as CPI is concerned, he's just loving this 4-car pack behind him because they're battling every time. And here we go, Andrew again with the double pass, it looked like, again. And he goes into second place. But like I said, these guys are fighting amongst each other, and the more and more these guys fight, the better it is for CPI. So everything's working out great for CPI. I guarantee he's got a big smile on his face right now. He can actually now take them yellows and start thinking about preserving them, and maybe, whoa! It looks like the Dutchman there got a little loose. He doesn't want to lose that DRS. And it looks like he's okay. He lost a couple of spots, I think, but he hangs in there. Now, Babish probably sees that and says, maybe I can get back in that DRS if these boys keep playing. But he does have that time penalty to deal with, right? Only 3 seconds, but still. 3 seconds is a lot. But I'm sure he'd like to be up there battling with these guys. And he's just barely holding on. He likes to see these guys. He probably wants to see these guys going at each other. But you see, like, Andrew's going to get past here. And all these passes, okay, I'm telling you right now, like, I know they're clean. But they're still helping CPI. Right, they've knocked about 3/10, like about 2/10 off his time, but I tell you, CPI is holding it. Look at this. Now you've got AA trying to sneak it in there. He smells blood and he's looking for it. He's looking to come back and maybe challenge his fellow Swede. But right now, it's looking like everything's going CPI's way. Riank and Andrew trying to work together, I guess, here. You'll probably make the pass here, and then, you know. But AA not able to get the pass done on Riank as well. Yeah, this pack of 4 cars here of Andrew, Riank, Selecta, and AA, all, yeah, this looks like where the race is. And right around lap 26, 27, 28, I'm starting to notice the gap is coming down now from CPI Jordan. Now maybe CPI Jordan is also taking some pace off himself and starting to manage his tires, knowing that he has to go longer on a set of yellows. He's going to be pushing the limit, I think, on them yellows. Okay, but I guarantee he's going to go for it. He's not going to pit. He's going to have to try to stretch them. But I'm just trying to watch these, the two. Riank now goes into first. I'm just trying to watch these guys, and they're slowly, you know, they haven't cracked the 4-second mark yet, right? But I'm starting to notice slight gains with the white tires. Andrew, oh no, that's Andrew. Andrew goes, he's back in it. Oh, I thought he went around. That was a pretty wild. He got loose. He had to be quick on the wheel there. Because he tried to go for too much there. Got too greedy and got a little snap of the wheel there. And loses 2 spots. Yeah, this is a fierce pack here. This sorry, CPI, that I'm not sitting with you. And look at that little slip up with Andrew has cost those 4 trying to catch him now valuable time. Everything, you know, everything 8 laps to go, 8 or 9 laps here to go for CPI. Everything's going his way right now because, yeah. Because that little slip up made him like 7, 8 tenths. Right? Because everybody else behind had to thing. So 5-0, he's in there. He's still finishing his first race, I think, with the, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's his first race. I'm not sure. Okay. I haven't been around that long that I would know. Okay, and then we got Justin still hanging in there. He had some bad day, I think, some bad happenings. Tarzan, Mamcon, Rolly with that 10-seconder that's going to kill him in the end. Late safety car will hurt him a lot because he'll have to serve it in the pit. But actually, serving it in the pit might not be too bad for him. He might be able to do something better. Don's having a pretty decent day. He's on the white tires. So Dan is on the yellow. So I think now Dunce's tires are probably performing a little better than the yellows. And he makes... Dan's not willing to give it up quite yet, but it looks like Dunce has made the pass on... it looks like Dan is pushing. And it looks like Dan, he's about 7 laps away from getting rid of an eggplant, so he's going to be happy about that. Looks like Babish has found himself Justin with a 3-second. Oh, that's going to hurt. He's not going to like that. His day's going worse and worse. Babish is out on his own, just running his own race, hoping that maybe these guys in the front again start scrapping. But like I said, he has that time penalty. Right, and that actually might work into Dunce's advantage if he can stay clean and maybe knock some time off. He might be able to get into that window and steal that spot from Babish. We got Selecta. We got these 4 still running, and still. It looks like they're starting to get in there, but it looks too late. Yeah, it looks like GPI Jordan is being able to hold that 4-second gap. They haven't been able to crack in that 4-second. It looks like they got close there for a bit, but the minute they get close, it looks like the CPI there just pushes a little bit. But these guys are battling. Oh no, the Dutchman! He's got the thing on him, and it looks like he might have lost the DRS. That's going to hurt him. That's going to hurt the Dutchman. He's going to have to hope these guys in the front start passing each other. But that might have taken him out of that battle for second spot. Yeah. Oh, no, that's that. That hurt the Dutchman. But still, he's in 5th spot. He's still doing well. And if those guys in front start to battle, I think the Dutchman now he's taking a time penalty. Now he's got to worry about Babish behind him. I think now he's just frustrated that he made that mistake and he's pushing too hard, and he finds himself taking a time penalty now. So even if he does catch these guys in front of him, he has that time penalty that's going to hurt him in the end of the race. So you never know. Dunk might find himself up in 5th place if he plays his cards right and starts logging some decent laps. So we got AA, but no one, it's looking pretty good for CPI. CPI is just now. He's got no pressure. He's got nobody pressuring him into corners. He can run his line. What do we got going on here? We got a flashing yellow in Sector 1. I don't see anything. Right, yeah. And it's just looking like, I think it's too late. They're still not under the 4-second mark. They just cracked it now. Okay? But I think it's too late. You know what I mean? I I think he's going to have 4 laps to go after this time around. And, ooh, looks like he got a little loose there. He's losing a bit of time, okay? It's not all over, okay? He actually lost quite a bit of time. Maybe these guys behind might be able to catch him after all. I'm just watching the time. It is coming down. And I think that the 20 lap old yellows might be really, really feeling it now. And CPI might be struggling. I think these guys behind here need to really... Yeah, it's hard to do though when you're racing, you know, especially around the late laps. Because Andrew, you know, you want to make clean passes, right? It almost looks as if it's starting to rain. Here goes Andrew, he makes the pass. And I think these guys need to run clean because they're knocking time off. They're now below 3 seconds of CPI with 3 laps to go. The A8 is making the pass, which is nice, okay, for CPI. Right? Because they're... I find when you make a pass on that straightaway there at the end there, that so often happens, you lose a bit of time to the guys in front of you. But you look in here, they're in the 2. It looks like there might be a little bit of water coming down here. And in those used yellows will really suffer. But he's holding 3 seconds for now. What you got to worry about is if we come around the next time and they're within that 2 second mark. Okay? There goes Andrew. I think you're going to see a lot of switching of spots. But I think it's in the best interest of A1881. But I think he's going to try to make that pass again here. But they're definitely knocking time off. But that's going to cost them. That's going to cost both of them when it comes to catching the leader here. The fighting in behind is helping. But I think CPI is going to be okay. I think it's so late, the guys behind him want to improve their spot. So now I think CPI is going to be fine. He's coming around for his last lap. Now, it does look like I see rain coming down here. That's definitely rain. So you just got to be smart. Yeah, and it looks like the fighting in behind has definitely helped out the CPI. I think you just got to stay cool here, and here we go for our last lap. I think you just got to stay cool. And the guys behind, it looks like AA is now taking over second, but I'm pretty sure you're going to see Andrew maybe go for it here. He's chosen not to. Got to be careful for track limits. They're getting close. Everybody's pulling. But it's looking like CPI Jordan is not going to have an issue here. If he can just make it through these last couple of corners, he's going to find himself with a well-earned victory. And Here we go. I'm sorry to say, guys, but it looked like CPI Jordan is going to be our winner. And right behind, we are going to have AA actually takes thing. He actually got a gap, so Rionk takes third with Andrew right behind. So it must have been teammates last lap. Everybody get your spots. And then Selecta comes away with 5th place. Duns with a nice day in 6th. Then we've got Dan for now in 7th. Then Mamcock in 8th. Then we've got Babish. Then Rolly. And then here comes Tarzan around for taking 11th place. And it does look like the rain was coming out, so that's, some guys did go to the intermediates here. Oh no! What's that? Did he make it across the line? Justin, yeah, he made it across the line. Crunchy Pancake, also. Sir Ivo, Dan, you get rid of your eggplant. Good job. A great race, guys. Congratulations to Jordan. Well-earned victory. Who were the podium guys there? I think it was Jordan in first, and we had AA in second, and then Rionk took away third from his teammate on a last sprint to the line with his teammate Andrew. Anyways, guys, I'm the Ghost. I've had a great race. It's great fun. I'm the Ghost, and I'm out of here until next Friday. I mean, next Sunday.